card is working out. I had to reformat both my SIM cards because for some odd reason when you delete footage, it doesn't make that space available again for some odd reason. I don't know if that's normal or if that's just a Mac thing. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyways, I feel like I have to do this all the time now. Unless if there's a different way of doing it, let me know. And okay, so Dubuque, Iowa. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, there's some diversity here. You know, I always like to see diversity. If I don't see diversity, I'm always hesitant to go to those places ever again. Yeah, the only thing here that I feel is so wild is going on a straight road. There's no thing as a flat surface. Yeah, every street is a different hill. It's crazy. Like even the highway right now, the road right now, you're literally going up and down all the time. If it snows and you're trying to climb a hill that has a 10 to 30 degrees hill climb descent, you know, you're good luck. Yeah, you just gotta say good luck. But maybe it works. I don't know. I have no idea. And maybe the city, they do something to the roads during the winter. Okay, so where am I going to? I was gonna go to a cave, but the cave is deemed closed from October 15th to it was like the Mekatoa, some interesting name, Mekatoa. I don't know. But those caves from October 15th to April, early April, they say it's where all the bats migrate to. So then yeah, they don't want you to be going to the caves when the bats are pooping on you, I guess. And then so my next closest one is the Wildcat Den, and so that one is closed. I mean, that one is open. I stopped by a place called Quick Star. KWIR. KWIK, right? Quick. Yeah. Quick Star. And it's the same thing as Quick Trip in Wisconsin. Because the original started in Wisconsin. Yeah, this is where I got the parfait. You guys do this too? When things are good, you just lick it. But yeah, and I asked them if it was the same thing, and they're like, yeah, it's the same thing. Interesting. So some odd reason in Iowa they gotta call it something else. But then there are other locations right in the area where they use the Quick Trip name too. So it's really interesting how they use two names in one location. When I was up in Green Bay, I went into a gas station, and the gas station had a totally different name. It was like Super something. And when I went to the bathroom, I came out, I was looking at their items and even their coffee and everything. Their setup, it looked just like another Quick Trip. And I was like, wait, what? I swear this is a Quick Trip. You know, everything from counters this because I know what happens when I eat dairy products. But I think pudding have milk. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's water. Maybe it is milk. But yeah, I know what's gonna happen if it's a dairy product. That's why when I get coffee, no cream. Yeah, but powdered cream works. I don't know why. So, since going on this trip, I think I have developed new habits. Maybe not. I'm starting to drink more coffee. Why? Because not that I really enjoy the flavor. Not really. That's why I drink energy drinks. I only drink Pacific energy drinks because they taste good, right? Coffee, maybe I'll get to that point with coffee because some people love coffee that way. And same with like beer, right? No, not beer for me, but it's cheaper. You know, it's like $1, almost sometimes $2 cheaper, right? And that's another thing I'll have to do. I think sometime soon I'll have to start looking for ways to produce income so I can continue this. Because I'll tell you this one thing, it ain't cheap doing this. It's kind of expensive, because especially if you're driving all the time. Yeah, you're driving and you're going out to eat all the time. You have to produce income somehow, because unless if you have like a lot of money already, yeah, you're gonna have to produce income somehow. Yeah, so along the way, I'll start looking for some work, some remote work. The freedom and joy of just living on the road and just going to explore what's out there. Priceless. Yeah, that's why I see why a lot of people who retire want to do this. Yeah, when they retire, they want to travel the whole country, go see what's out there, you know. And sadly, sometimes when you retire, things happen, and you're not able to anymore, right? Like my neighbors, both retired, but they've always been busy with their family, their kids, and yeah, they wanted to do something like this when they were younger too, especially when they retired. But yeah, it just never happened. And so that's why for me, like, you know, let's go do it. Got one life to live. Let's go explore what's out there, you know. And as you can see, there's a lot of nothingness. There's a lot of nothingness in the world. I have my appointment at the hospital. So after that, I think I'm just gonna do like 1 or 2 stops in each state. Yeah, maybe, or maybe spend a week in each state. And then, so if you think about that, that's already 1 week in each state is 1 whole year. Yeah, 1 whole year, right? 50 states. Because I gotta go back to Wisconsin to get my alignment again. That, see, when you got things to do, it keeps bringing you back home. And it's not like I can't do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just. What do you think's better? Should I just get my alignment done here, where I am? Because it will probably be like $100, $150 for them to do my alignment here. But then over there, for them to check my alignment, it should be free because it's an inspection, and if they did it wrong, they gotta fix it, right? But I will have to drive back. If I drive back, that's gonna be about 100. It's gonna be about $100 at least, 100, 150. Because I'm gonna go to the end of Iowa on the west coast. It's gonna take me what? If I go straight and non-stop driving, it'll take me a full day. So a full day gone just driving back. So I will lose one day, and I will lose one day, and I'll be spending the same amount of money driving back then as if I was to go to a shop here. Wow. Now that sounds debatable. One of the things that I don't like about the Subaru safety system here is that this system, the cruise control, it turns off when the vision system to keep you safe. There's two sensors, two eyes, right on the top of the car, and when it can't see the road anymore, or it's like snowing, or yeah, super foggy like this, if it can't detect any of that, it'll just shut off, right? Or if there's like bugs there in front of it, so it shuts off, and then you can't use cruise control anymore, right? And I understand the safety of it, but really, come on, give us cruise. Make cruise independent from that, please, because my whole life I never had a safety system like this, and I use cruise all the time, and I was totally fine. So please, Subaru, detach your cruise with your sensing. Wow, this is super bad for the driving conditions. Just brings back memories of when I was in middle school, I think it was. I remember hearing that the driving condition got so bad, and there's a highway that runs along the city I live in, and there was an accident. And then, oh my gosh, this is scary. There's intersections in these county roads, and if people don't see you, or you don't see them in this kind of condition, it's over. But yeah, essentially what happened was people kept running into the accident. They would just keep piling up, and I think there was like 50 some cars, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, it caught on fire, and everyone there, yeah, they were just stuck, you know, they were stuck in the fire. And yeah, there's a bunch of people who died in that crash right on the highway. And I remember when we drove past it, yeah, the highway was like a gray, it was like a gray concrete highway, right? But then in that area it was all pitch black because of the fire from all the vehicles burning there. Oh, knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, got about an hour, so hopefully the fog here clears out. You know what, actually, if it was foggy like this in the trail that I'm going to, that'd be awesome. That would be so scary. It'd be awesome. Yeah, it'll remind me of like the Silent Hill. Yeah. Gosh, yeah, just that fog gives that eerie feeling, you know? Like, in my honest opinion, walking in the woods by yourself is already kind of scary. Yeah, you know, like all those scary movies you watch comes to your head, and you're like, yeah, it's gonna happen this time. But yeah, with the fog, a thick fog like this too, you don't even know what's ahead. Oh gosh, that would be awesome. Or like you only see so many trees ahead of you, and then it's just like all white, fogged. I don't know if this is just an Iowa thing, but they have a lot of these roads that are unpaved. It's just gravel. Yeah, gravel with dirt. And I've noticed a lot of these when I cross into Iowa. But for the most part, the GPS took me on the gravel or the paved roads, right? But for some odd reason, it took me to this back road. Yeah. So I don't know what the speed limit is. Well, it says 55 here, but I would not recommend going 55 on a gravel road like this, unless if you're doing some rally racing. But yes, you know, it might take a little bit longer if this is what I have to go on for the remainder of the 31 minutes or 25 miles. Very interesting. And you always got to be careful when you go on these kinds of roads. Sometimes there's sharp rocks that may puncture your tires. Hopefully, knock on wood, we don't have any of that. I was going to show you guys with the camera, but I don't have the mount I have. It doesn't allow me to switch it over like that. Yeah, so I'd have to stop the car and but as you can see out the window, it's quite beautiful out here. Yeah, there's very little forest, I'll say that, in Iowa. It's just a lot of open land. And the forest is like very tiny. Yeah, and they're way far in the distance. I don't know how you would get to those forests. You literally have to own property that allows you to go out there. So the fog has disappeared, and I just finished that gravel road. 2 miles. Because I went so slow, I'm thinking it would have been the same time if I would have taken the paved roads. It would have went around, but the paved roads, it goes over double that speed, right? Yeah, interesting. It's interesting how these GPS things work. Sometimes it gives you the shortest distance, and then sometimes it gives you the fastest route, right? And those two don't always match. Yeah, because when I used to drive Uber and Lyft, I kind of got irritated by the systems. Sometimes it would do that, right? And I'm like, you know, yeah, in Milwaukee, when it gets busy, it likes to take you inside the city, right? And the city, there's a lot of stops, a lot of stop signs, a lot of stop lights, and stop and go traffic out there, right? Maintenance road. Oh, nice. This is a really weird road. But yes, so then, oh, this is like a super back road. This is interesting. This looks like a private property, someone's home road, but it's all right. Nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Some muddy roads. Oh yeah, I like this. But in those 5 miles, because there's so many stop and goes, it may take you like a half hour to get there, right? But if you took the highways that went around, it would be double the distance, right? Maybe 10 to 12 miles, or maybe even 15 miles, because you got to loop way around, right? And you got to come back in. But to take that highway, because you can go way faster, you can go almost double, sometimes triple the speed of those city roads. Essentially, you can get there in shorter time. And when you're doing Uber and Lyft, the faster you can complete the ride means that you get your next ride quicker. Wow, these are interesting backcountry roads. Yeah, I wonder if there are some of the Amish people who live back here, you know? I'm pretty sure. Ooh, it smells like doo-doo. It smells like some cow doo-doo. Woo, yeah! Woo-hoo! So one of the nice things about modern cars is a lot of them have the temp sensors, or not, TMPS sensors, right? Which is the tire pressure sensors. And the nice thing is that you can keep an eye on this when you're doing all those backcountry roads, because then you'll know if the air pressure starts dropping in one of them. Yeah, you gotta go out there, you can go fix it, or go put on that spear. But you know what? A lot of modern cars don't have spares anymore either. So if you don't have a spare, try to avoid those. Because if you get stuck, dang, good luck. So I'm curious, people of Iowa, your land, a lot of your land here, it seems artificial. Yeah, I feel like the land in Iowa has 90% of the land has been tampered with. 90. You hear that word 90? It could be even higher, 95%. Because I don't see any natural land. I don't see any natural land. You know, the only natural land I see is the state park. Okay, so off we go to the Wildcat Den trails. So looked on the website, they said that there's a trail that goes to the cave, which is currently I don't know, they said the lower area here to the cave, it is not, it's closed off or something. Yeah, the staff, until staff fixes it. So maybe a tree fell down or something, not too sure. But I'm gonna take this trail, goes along the cliff over here. But maybe, because there's a lower level picnic, and then there's one that there's a upper level picnic area. Maybe that one has a trail to go to the caves. We'll see. Here we go. 10 in the morning. Wait. Ooh, butterfly. Oh yeah, I saw a deer on my way here. Beautiful deer. Different than Wisconsin deers. Don't know what kind of deer it was, but yeah, it looks different. Here we go. Might be out here till daylight goes down. We'll see. Oh, look at that. It's like a cave up there. Okay, let's see. What you always need when you come out here. It's right here. I should have grabbed some of this before I got here. So I'm guessing if you wanted to, you could probably climb this. Go up there. Huh. People could actually spent time carving into these. What the heck? Wow, that's great. Said the trail is closed for maintenance. But there are caves in here. What the heck? Oh, it's just small caves. Oh, see, this trail over here is closed. But you can climb this one. Caves. Oh, nothing here. Oh, I guess you could crawl through that, but I am not going to crawl through that space over there, because if I can't get out, rest in peace. Yeah, maybe there's some more up here. Okay. Oh, it goes back. See, the upper picnic area comes down into the cave area. That's it. That's sad. Thought it would be more. Okay, I see now. So this tree up here, that broke off probably recently. Just nobody's cleaned it up yet, because it goes all the way down. Then it breaks off over here where the trail, the actual trail comes. Yeah. Quite interesting. Some of these J.H. Catherler 1877. So it seems like some of these are actually people paid to get them stamped in there, because that looks professionally done. Whoa. And then some of these, yeah, looks like people just brought a chisel and they just did it themselves. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Oh gosh. You know, I was growing up, I think I've said it before, I just remember watching a lot of Lord of the Rings, and it was so cool how they just walk through the unknown territories, and they're just like, let's go to the next. There's let's see how this goes. Okay, nice. I'm gonna take the other way. I think there might be something on the other side. Maybe we can get to the top. So, yes, theoretically you could just climb this, get up there. But, yeah, I don't believe in myself. So, let's not do that. Wow, people, they even climbed up there. How is that possible? How do you think they did that? Oh, this is quite nice. Oh my gosh, guys, so what is this? Oh, look at all these nests. So many nests in here. What the heck is that? Yeah, they're all over this. All over the cliff. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh. Buddy. Those tick nests, or spider, or something else. What do you think? Ugh. Ugh. This up. Heard some water. Check it out. Wow, natural water? Coming from where though? There must be a river that flows on the top. Huh, wow. Interesting. Drinkable? Should I try it? No. I see a couple trails off into the middle of the woods. So, I'm guessing that's where the hunters go. And then just us, we usually stick to the main road to be safe. But now I'm curious. I don't think these places are that big, these forests, because I think right up there, it might, if I'm not mistaken, it goes back to the main road. And then the park is, where the park was right there, like 10 minutes. So do all the deer, they only have limited amount of space to survive? Well, they have a lot of food for agriculture, I'll say that. So according to what I looked online, it's about a little over 4 miles. So, like I said, it kind of loops in a circle. So, I don't think it's gonna take too long. Well, see, when I'm going into it, I'm literally just walking slow pace, just enjoying everything, taking some photos. But if I have to come back on the same trail, I just speed walk. 'Cause I'm gonna see the same thing. But is it scenic? You know, one thing about the GoPro, sorry, that I do like is that the anti-wobble works pretty good. It holds everything pretty steady while you're recording. And then I don't know why, but, and this is some old technology, is GoPro 9. My iPhone, which is a 1.5 years old, yeah, if you record it like this, it gets really shaky. Is there a setting that we have to turn on or off? I'm surprised, you know, way newer, way more advanced technology, but just walking around like this with my phone, or like if I'm trying to capture something in motion, like it's like moving, it's not steady, you know. But the GoPro does a good job. Maybe it's the technology they use different, so then it doesn't work the same. I don't know, but yeah. But see, this is like natural. Most of this, outside of these trails that they laid here, but that's what I'm talking about, natural, right? Trees is growing everywhere, no control over anything. And then you have a road that crosses right through here. That's what I'm saying. And then you see those fields, that yellow field over there, agriculture. That's what I'm saying. There's not a lot of like natural land left here in Iowa. And this is a state park, so that's why it's protected. But you go out of the state parks, you're not going to see anything like this. Nothing like this. Can someone correct me, but even these state parks, did they take down a lot of the trees in here? I know that like a lot of these trees are just grown randomly, right? But it's so different from Wisconsin and Michigan. Michigan and Wisconsin trees grow so thick that you can't even walk through it. Like here, I can walk through anything here. Anything, all of this. I'm just on the trail, but yeah, everything's so thick there that you can't even get through. And I feel like maybe even these state parks, they had to do some trimming and you know, make it like feasible for people to walk these trails. And yeah, because if you go hunting and go off the road, you literally have to bring like a machete or something to cut through everything. But here, see, everything's open. But it could just be that. It could be, I don't know. It's just different from what I'm used to in Wisconsin and Michigan. So far, being in Iowa, yes, I have not seen random cars like parked by woods. You know, because during this time in Wisconsin, you'll see that all over Wisconsin. People just park right on the side of the road where there's woods, because it's hunting season, right? And especially bow, that's like a trophy. It's considered like a trophy, right? If you get something, and especially buck with big horns or antlers. But yeah, here I haven't seen any. I've seen cars parked on the side of the road, but not like by woods. So maybe their hunting tactics are different here. Maybe they camp and wait in the open field, because the deer I saw earlier was in the open field, but it's close by to one of these. It was right by the state park here on the other side, because I took the wrong entrance. And yeah, I mean, you could just walking through the field, grazing on food, right? So maybe that's how they hunt, because I don't think they find any food inside these woods. Yeah. And same thing, I'm assuming when you go to like the Dakotas and stuff, because they have different species of deer out there, right? There's not much woods either. So do people just wait in the open field until they spot one in the distance? I think maybe it is, right? I think that's how they do it. I'm not 100% sure, but interesting. Yeah. I heard some weird noises coming over here. It's gone. But I think it sounded like a mating call for a buck and a doe. Whoa. We are going to the mill house down here. So they had a thing showing us what the mill house was for. So back in the days, these were like, I guess, hubs where people came to get wood and resources, because there was no such thing as a supermarket back in the days. Well, everything's boarded up right now. I'm assuming they might be open during special seasons. Little man-made waterfall. So I'm curious. What was the reason for man-made dams like this? Control the water flow? Maybe? Is that the purpose of it? Because back in the days, if this wasn't covered, or if there was no wall there, all this would be flooded eventually. Essentially, right? The water would go all the way up, maybe a couple meters or a couple feet, right? So none of this would be here. Or it would be underground, under the water. So what was the purpose of it? Maybe there's a town up there that just helps reduce the water from flooding that town? I have no idea. Okay. So I turned around at the mill house. I walked around and this thing freaked me out. Oh my gosh, look at that. The beaver. I was like, what is that? Like, what the heck? Yeah. Well, at least I can say that there is some wildlife here. Yeah. And I don't know if we can enter that, because there's a trail, but then there's a gate there. Then there's a trail here, but it says that it's don't enter. This is Service Road. But we'll go here, see what's over here. That freaked me out. Just goes back to a road. It's a regular road. Trails are off-road, so, well, most of them are. But there's another path right before the bridge up there. Also, I'm curious, what do you guys use when you guys are vlogging? Yeah, because see, if I want you to see what I'm seeing and I'm recording myself, I have to switch it over by hand, right? I have to twist my hand over. But, and I don't know if that's just what you guys do or what people do, but I've seen some where people vlog and literally they just it seems like it's an instant where they don't turn it, because they're talking the whole time, right? They're talking and then it just flips over as they're trying to show you what they're talking about. So I don't know. Any ideas? Yes? No? Okay, so I think it's just gonna go to the end of the park. But yeah, or is it just they're editing? They cut out that split second, but then their voice doesn't get split. That's why I'm like, what do you guys use where you can just like tap a button then show the other person what you're seeing instead of going like this? Here is this house over here on the other side of the park here. I think it's just to display like how old homes were, how they were made and whatnot. Brick, wood, cement, cemented. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think it's anything. There's a sign here that says that security Permar. Yeah. But I think this is it. There's no more trail over here. I didn't see anything. I think you just go back. I think that's it. It goes already farmland over here. There's like a gate there. I was thinking there'd be a trail that goes over there, but I don't think so. Yeah, just go right back to it. Oh, how sad. I thought there was more. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go see the sign again. But unless if that back trail, that back way over there where it was the gravel road, unless if that's a trail that goes around. But let me check my map. See, I don't think so. So you see these little like branches coming out of the ground, right? See, that's very natural. Now what's gonna happen? See, as you can see, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and they become the new trees, right? That's very natural. That's what I'm saying. I feel like most of this area used to be like that. Oh, the trail is over there. It leads off in the other direction. That's where I saw the other people coming from. Okay, starting to make sense though. Maybe off trail. Yeah, so maybe I was walking in the wrong direction. It's okay. I think everybody goes right to left, but I'm gonna be left to right because I already started it, and I'll bump into more people maybe. Yeah, see, like this, it becomes infested when trees just keep popping up, right? But like I said, I think the city does its thing and comes and cleans it up every so many years. Yep. What? Okay. Let's go. Finish this. Okay, so I'll have about 2.5 miles to go around that way, and then I'll get right back to where my car is. So let's see, what time is it? It's noon, so I've been out here for 2 hours. Nice. So I'll probably be done at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. And then I need to find, there's nowhere to camp here because they don't have land. They don't have any land. It's just farmland. So I'll have to go to a city, and I'll probably go to my next spot, which is going west of this location. There's some more trails going west from here. So unless if I look, there's a city over here that has something to do. Okay, so finally we got some scenic views here. Oh, nice. I see why this one's rated a little higher, because of this stuff. Very nice. Wow. This can't even go in there. Oh. Oh, whoa, this is muddy. This is muddy. Quicksand. See here. Oh my gosh, I'm falling in. Okay. Whoa. Holy smokes. Oh, wow. Let's go on the outside. Okay. Goes all the way around. Wow. Nice. I see why they rate it so high. It is quite scenic down here. Okay, let's go lower. They said there's a little better. It's really nice up here, they said. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. It is deep. It is muddy. It is thick. Oh my gosh. Make sure you got some real hiking boots. Okay. Let's see. The reveal. They said the bowl is where it's the nicest. Holy. Let's go. Here's a squirrel. Yep. Put a squirrel up there. Ooh. There we go. Here we go. Oh, this is so nice. Wow. Little river flows through here. Okay. This is what they call the bowl. Maybe not. No idea. Huh. Wow. like there's a little echo. Woo! Just a little bit. Yeah, can you hear it? Yep. Yeah, there's a little echo in here. Woo! Woo! So, this is the platform on top of the bowl. Here's the view. How it looks like. Whew. That was quite a flight of stairs right here. Whew. I need to train more on that when I go to Planet Fitness. Hill climbs. That's gonna be needed. It's time for a little break. Usually I don't break, I just go all the way through, but yeah, I got no rush. I got nothing to do after this thing. Right. 1 cup. Water tastes so good. Oh my gosh, that's so good. If you're thirsty, you can't beat water. It's actually kind of warm today. I think it's in mid 50s. Stanley, why are they so expensive? How did they become so trendy? $100 for a Stanley Cup. Well, the one I got, it was before the holidays, right before. That the one I got here, it was I think 25, 30 bucks. But if I was to purchase one now, it's like 100 bucks. That's why I always buy it off season. You know, eat a banana. Nope, just banana. Banana. And then I got a jerky. Some jerky, beef jerky. I need to stop by a place where I can try some like beer jerky. And maybe like snake jerky or... Yeah, I want to go try some of those exotic meats. Never had it before. But yeah, we're almost back. I think I got like maybe 30 minutes before I get back to my vehicle. So we're gonna refuel. So good. So there's a trail here. It says no parking anytime. But you can definitely walk it. I don't know. Yeah, on the map it says that this is the new era of trail. But it says it goes further off. So I'm gonna take this way. If anything, it just goes right to the road. That's how it is nowadays. But this one's pretty peaceful. Scenic. Interesting. Okay, so if you've been wondering what I meant about natural, somewhat natural, stuff like this, right? Bushes just piled up. Like little trees growing everywhere. Yeah, bushes everywhere. Trees are just randomly popping up everywhere. This is how Michigan and Wisconsin are. Most of their forests are like this, right? Outside of these trails. Yeah, and I heard somebody. And that's what I meant by natural. Yeah, it's like you can get through it, but you don't chop the leaves, you know, the little sticks popping off the ground. You ain't getting through easy, and you're getting cut. and abrasions, and by the time you get out, there'll be a lot of damage. Yeah. That's what I meant by like natural. You can see it's not really meant for people to walk through. But can you? Yeah. You better have bug spray on you, tick spray, mosquito spray, yeah, slugs, all that stuff. You better be ready for it. Yeah. So, yeah, this is definitely a lot more natural. So I've been wondering what the heck these are. So there's a bunch of these on the trails, other trails I've seen as well, and they have numbers on them. So the number's been getting bigger. It went from, I think I started at like 0.4, now it's at 1.2. I'm guessing that's a mile marker, right? How far you've gone in the distance. And it won, no? That's the only thing I can think of. So I'm trying to remember where I put my keys to open up the top. I don't know where I put it. Candy bar, apple, and jerky for lunch. Now I'll have dinner. Yeah, I'll stop by a city to have dinner. And then we'll see if I stay the night or if I drive to the west coast of Iowa. Oh, already turning. Oh, okay. So I was gonna go to Davenport, I believe it's called, Iowa. It's like the southern east side of Iowa. But I'm like, well, there's no trails or anything over there. If anything, I believe they have a nice port there. I could have gone there for that, but you know, I wanted to hit some trails. Sorry, so down there, the one that I was gonna go to was close to there. The cave, what was it? The cave, right? Yeah, but they're closed. So I'm gonna head to Iowa City, which is about an hour and a half west of here, and they have some trails along that area that I can go to tomorrow. So tonight I'm gonna go there. I'm sure they'll have some good food since it's gonna be in a bigger city.